one more round is all we have left here for duos to see who's going to take the top spot and who wins the ZOWIE gear for today's show match at the ZOWIE Divina Women's Invitational PUBG Tournament. I'm Cameron Davis, joined for the very final match again by Toby and GRT. So far, the aggression has been ramping up. It started off pretty slow. It's only been getting higher and higher and higher. And it's safe to say that we all assume it's going to continue on that pace for the very final game.
Yeah, I mean, knowing that these people are used to other point systems. I'm going to go out and say that. Then we're seeing right here. Yeah. They'll think, okay, top 4, we can get that placement. What we've seen more often than not is when you're top 4, then there's 5 people alive. I mean, 43 people will have been eliminated with an absolute 0 placement points. And they're slowly starting to realize, maybe a little too late, but slowly starting to realize that, you know what, we might as well just go get ourselves some kills because that's what the points we're going to get.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly too late for a lot of these teams to go and fight for the gear you see on your screen in front of you. That is going to be the final prize at the end of today.
And I can tell you right now, the pink monitor down there,
yeah,
they don't make those.
Yeah.
It's very, very unique to not just, I mean, not just a small scale, but this event right here. So if you go home with that, it's not just an amazing ZOWIE monitor or BenQ monitor, it's, I mean, a very unique monitor in that regard. It really is. It really is.
No one else. No one else gets it.
It's amazing.
You bring it home as a prize.
Yeah, I mean, you can go home with a mouse with a signature on it. That's kind of cool, but the mouse itself, still plenty of
signatures
them.
wear off.
I mean, this is, there's only one
if you
two
use
of them. I mean, yeah, right.
Oh yeah, there's one over there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I mean, just overall, that's pretty cool. So not only is it a great monitor, it's a very unique in that sense.
It's one of a kind, technically.
Yeah, exactly.
Not really.
Technically,
one of us,
maybe three.
One of us, 4.
Anyway, that's enough. That's enough. Let's get back into this final game. The edge creeping.
Yeah.
GRT, was there as, I mean, it's
wasn't
annoying.
as much.
It's annoying, but it's not as much.
No. It wasn't as much, but we still saw people getting killed that last game without being shot at. They're just dying from the blue. We saw one of them, I think, die from the blue, and then they actually got finished off by a team. But either way, we're still seeing a little too much of it. But this game, I would suspect to be less just for the fact that a lot of these players have nothing to play for but for kills.
Yeah, especially at this point. And, well, looks like we are being cut off because we are going immediately into round number 5. The final round, boys. It's all yours.
Well, there you go. Final plane south to northeast. Counter opposite, I guess you can say, is what we saw in the first game of today. And Ducks, no.
Ducks,
I'm gonna say. I mean, I would honestly, I would think I would see people in Cave before I see people in Ducks, just because. Even though it's a weird place to loot, and you probably won't get anything
going
there.
towards. Yeah. Come on. No, there's no one going there. Whatever. I'm over it. I'll see in the solos.
Should we wait? Should we wait?
No, there's no way. They're going too north of it. I will see.
You say that, but
I'm still hoping for it. But come on now.
Oh,
I think they might be going for it.
I mean, it's CC and it's Helen. They could just be the first people of the tournament.
Now, what's going to happen though is
Ducks.
because I waved this for so long. Circle's going to shift northwest.
And also, we can see the observers, they're like, you know what, we're not even going to watch. We're not even going to show
Hey, watch. It's going to shift northwest now, the circle, and they're going to be screwed.
Oh, my God.
This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God. Look at boot camp. What in the actual is going on? People want kills. They know where to get them. We're seeing half the server in boot camp and Paradise.
You know what? Something to take in
How many teams are in boot camp? This is a public game.
Something to take in consideration. Most of these teams that are in this boot camp right now.
I just want to watch this. This is insane. Like, we
have no chance of winning though. Besides Mask.
No, they just want to shoot people up, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Yamro already taken down Dabby, winning the last game, getting the first knock, and finish. It's going to be a double kill for Dabby. What a way to start the game!
I believe they're the only ones in here that actually have a chance. Though I think they're up there in the score.
Yeah, because they won last game.
Yeah, but they're surrounded by so many people.
How
are they going to get out of this?
On?
And look at this though. The poor Docs players. The circle is hard northwest.
No, that doesn't matter. There's no one around them. Everybody's sitting up here.
It's still a pain though. Either way, look at all these people still going there.
Ducks, by the way.
Dabby playing, Dabby playing the high ground on the roof. Her teammate not necessarily with their Mask playing on the outside. Very difficult to get out of this situation with all these teams here.
Wow, I would not expect to see this. But then again, desperate times do call for desperate measures, and I guess all these guys are thinking the exact same thing. Boot camp is where it goes down. Maybe they were all out back talking. Maybe they're all out back talking. Like, you guys gonna win? Nah. You guys gonna win? Nah. You want to fight in boot camp? Yeah. Sure, let's go for it.
They might have talked about, like, you know what? Let's not try to screw over the players that are trying to still win this.
Oh, that could be a mass, though. Will be just exactly
right
that. Elizabeth getting her, I believe, first kill of the tournament, but it's not too late for those to come in. We do see see Mask going down, unfortunately. So Dabby all by herself. She needs to figure out how in the universe am I getting out of here, and am I even going to be able to do so? In all fairness, Matthew and Elizabeth, they have been dropping here every single game, so it's only fair that they get a fair share of the cake. But unfortunately, Elizabeth does go down. May securing herself a point there, and now it's all up to Martha to see if she can get herself some points.
Yeah, Dabby needs to get out of this situation as soon as she can. Or either that or just stay around and try to maybe get third party a few kills, get something on the board, because right now they need every point they can get.
Sissy and Yasa, they're doing exactly what you talked about liking in this, dropping up in the warehouse. They've been up there every game too. And now, having seen the kill feed pop off down here, they know people are weakened, they know those vests are burnt off, and they know people are down to one player, and now they're making the push. And same thing, Roxy Proxy and Hella, they were in second place, third place last game, and now they're trying to see if they can make a play.
But I don't think Season them expect this many people that are in the boot camp. But here comes the trade, potentially opening the door, going in together.
Play it together.
Oh, look at that. That's nice teamwork. Opening the door, getting the angle on him.
Now let's see how they're going to play. Oh, she has the
she's
Psyche up close. Oh my god, that's a great peek from Hella. Securing the shots onto Lele before she even got to fire a bullet. May is caught off over in Lobster. This is a more action-packed early game than I was expecting to see. That's amazing. And we kind of overshadowed everyone else on the server just because of the sheer fact that...
They don't matter right now because there's all these people in the boot camp.
I mean, it's amazing. It's great to see. I love it.
Either way, we got a few teams down to one player that are in here. We have Dabby and I think Matthew right there by herself.
Yeah.
Also as well, May 2 is by herself. We have two teams full of players. CC and I think it's Yaza as well, moving in from the north, trying to squeeze them off. Everyone's still pinning here, but it's gotten a lot more quiet now. Everyone's being a little more timid about getting picked off.
Marthia sitting all by herself with the Car 98 in hand. We know for a fact that it's not the snow map, so you cannot get yourself that nifty level 3 gear on the ground. She does have the M16 for up-close fights, though. We'll pull this out. She's just playing safe right now. Palilite and Lissy, though, getting active here, getting a second place last game, and now they are securing themselves Paradise as well.
Would this be the first time, I believe, at Paradise where two teams actually dropped there?
No, they were fighting last game.
Were they? All right, well, got a clean victory here, the 2-0. That's going to be good for them. They need some kills and placements as well.
And it was actually two different teams fighting the last game.
Lizzie got second at previous game, so they're still in the hunt. But this is one of those teams that need a good placement with kills in order to take over that top spot.
And not only do they need a good placement with a lot of kills, but they cannot allow for Little Big Whale and Ting or for Sunny and Mamitazo to get kills themselves, because they will just, I mean, it doesn't matter how well they play. If the guys above you do equally well, you're not going to do any sort of catching up. Sanson, though, on the vehicle, just going to slam it into the rock here. Her and her teammate. I mean, there's so many fun things going on right now.
And this is one of the top teams as well, I think, aren't they?
Trying to see if they can do some magic here. We talked about Sanson. She was the one that pulled off that crazy shot yesterday with the Car 98 to finish off the game in the scrims. Now can she... Oh my god, that nade is right on the money, Tome! There's no counterplay to that.
That was the most perfect nade we've seen so far today. Leaving Sven all by herself. Their Sanson unable to get picked up without a teammate close enough with nades. Getting swung up on the angle, finished off. That's actually a big job, because I believe Sanson and Sven were not at the top of the leaderboard, but they were within hunt. They were within striking distance, and now because of that, that just ended their day early.
We're talking about synergy building up over time. Yeah. These guys making the push down. Gets the first knock, knows where the last guy is, pushes it down, gets the good angle. Great play, and now you see Yasa.
Boot camp is completely cleared out besides two solos.
They're just saying, nope, 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 nope. We're all going to go out. And actually kind of interesting, both two teams committing to the Western Island, of course, statistically, but interesting that they cut across.
There's still 50% chance, I would say. There's still enough land on the east side.
And Sissy actually spots them cross over as well. Doesn't want to take the shots. They have just arrived here themselves. They do not have the the knowledge of what else is clear on the northern side.
But look at this, so again, I believe we saw Rachel's team do this before, where they're hiding.
They've been hiding couples all over the place.
They've hiding houses. People run in and they get the kills. I've seen this happen before.
They're sitting pretty much as center in the circle as can be, and why try and go out and force a fight if you don't need to? It's set up. People will fall off early. You've just seen the kill feed go insanely off. Might as well just stick around.
If you look at No Mai right now, she's posted off in the angle, looking directly at the door for anyone.
Just waiting. Just but they do get spotted. The Rachel gets the angle onto one, and now the info has come across. So now the shots are being fired from the teammate as well. I was going to say, can she make a counterplay? But you actually see both Hella and Roxy making a run for it now. I like to see this.
But in the third party coming in from Yaz and Cici as well, they spotted Nomaya as well. 3 teams in the same area. They have crossed the river, so they are safe. The blue is collapsing right now with the new circle coming in. Connie and
Poli.
Poli
I mean,
taking
Poli
the,
and Connie, they went down. Connie had that insane K98 Ironside headshot on Ruins last game.
And there's
they were
the
like, we
island
went down
shift.
early last game. You know what? This time around,
Yeah.
not quite. So they do get the shift to the Western Island.
And this is where it gets tricky. Now everyone needs to cross over the island as soon as they possibly can, so they don't get stuck off like we've seen in the previous games, being caught off in the blue.
Also, will people dare to cut across where it's the widest across Ting and her teammate? They're playing it really safe. They know they're in the first place. We talked to her coming in, so she's like, I don't even want to know this. I just want to play my game. And of course, if you're in the lead, if things have been working so far, don't change it up because it's clearly working out right. So they're playing it extremely safe now. On the backside, they're dropping where they have been the entire tournament.
Yeah, but this is where it gets tricky because they're so far to the circle. They need to shift into the island with all these other teams. They're in very much danger of losing their top spot.
Could very much be. We'll have to see just exactly how things unfold here. Sunny and her teammate are already inside the circle, and we have people far down on the southern side, so I'm sure they'll make their way up there. If not, we know that the blue monster will for sure take his casualties, as we've seen throughout the entire tournament so far.
Yeah, we've seen Seacal die 3 times the blue. Last game, she actually died by a rifle, and now she's stuck in the blue again. Who knows? It could be 4 times. Either way, back to CC against Nomaya as well. They decided to shift out of the compound and getting picked off right now. She is safe behind the rock, able to get picked up, but Rachel is too far off to come support.
Sissy's holding off the ankle there. They know for a fact where she is now. Shots are fired up there too. Yeah, so with the M24, can she make it work? It's only level 2 helmet, 1 pop to the head, and that's going to be an instant kill on towards Rachel. See Sissy immediately making the rotation off. Again, the communication is on point. Has a good angle. The compound is only going to cover you from so many different spots. Makes the rundown. Now shots are being fired. Rachel needs a knock here if she wants to have any chance of resing a teammate.
Yeah, I would say her teammate is as good as dead at this point. CC and Yazja.
I mean, it's only first knock, and they're inside the circle,
I know, but
too.
they're cutting out the angle. You see CC moving up. She's close enough. Rachel either has to make a move and try to take a one-on-one battle and isolate, or she needs to get out of there, but there is no exit course for her to take.
And also, I mean, honestly, whoever wins this fight... Ooh, good chest shot from Yasa right there. Whoever wins this fight... Ooh, what? Just under the feet. Jumps over the bullet. Whoever wins this fight will potentially be in the very most center compound with nobody over 200 to 500 meters around them. So the winner of this fight could be looking for a very, very good spot.
And they could also potentially gatekeep anyone that's trying to come over the river as well.
Down to low HP. That vest has got to be down to low durability, if not gone by now. One more body shot from this M24 should be a finish off. The finish off does come in on towards the teammate Sissy. Oh,
return fire.
Shots landed in return though. Look at this, only 14 bandages remaining. Does have boosters running, but one more chest shot with that M24 should be a guaranteed kill.
Oh, she spots CC though. This is isolated battle one-on-one. She can get the headshot, not unable to. Caught behind the rock. She's just stuck here, and they're now making the run for it. Yaz has to cut off. Return fire almost gets
1
her.
HP!
That was what she needed.
You can say what you want, but Rachel sure is doing everything. She can even get you knock on to Sissy
That's
too.
it. That's her chance to make a move. Now she's going to take this one-on-one fight. She knows what she is. She has the ability right now to leave and survive another day or take this fight as well.
But then again, she knows how many shots she's been landing on towards Yasa. I'm not even sure if Yasa has a vest left.
Oh, no, they have no armor.
See up here, kills already coming in for the current leaders. That's going to be very, very important points. Could come down to that 1 or 2 point difference.
We got Ting and Paleo team. They're both at the top of the leaderboard. They're trying to make their way into the circle. Either way, we'll talk about that another time. Rachel making a move on CC, knowing that she's not.
Don't snake your teammate.
Yasa is coming in close, trying to res her teammate. Rachel running on the corner is going to be able to finish her off, but sees the teammate in the background. Gets the flush
up on the hill. If she can win this 1v2, that would be absolutely insane. Because again, not only would she get the points.
There's the M2.
Yasa with the M24. She's been lining them up all day. Shows us right there why she's on point. Did lose her teammate though.
Kudos for Rachel for doing all. She put in some mad damage in that fight. That was really good.
She was waiting for the cavalry to arrive, but it's duos. There is no cavalry coming to save you. New cycle pops, and this is, I guess you can say, benefiting the majority of players, as we do have pretty much everyone. If not inside the circle already, then close to.
If you look at the top east side of the map, that's the Ting and Little Whale as well, with Lizzie at the top of the leaderboard. Lizzie's still in the blue, eating the damage. She has a long way to go to safety. Either way, Kapanam and Karina moving away up the hill, up towards another one of the leaderboards, Sunny. But she's being squeezed by Hella and Roxy. This is going to be an insanely important battle coming up right now.
Should we have a game end in this godforsaken mountain again? I mean, I want a repeat of last game. I mean, the game before last game. Hopefully that 360. Oh no, they did go out early on.
Look at this. So look all the teams.
Sanson and they went out really early. I was like, she has a chance to do a repeat of a 360 headshot now. But
look at Sunny's team there at the top of the leaderboard right now, completely surrounded by 3 separate teams.
They saw Little Big Whale and Ting get a kill. Essentially, they got 1 kill. Now these guys, they need a kill or top 4, or it's lost.
They need something, right?
They need 1 kill or top 4.
You want
or else they will lose it guaranteed.
Yeah, you still want to play patience, and you know the kills are going to come to you, or the opportunities are going to come to you. But right now, I don't think they realize how many people are actually around them right now.
I mean, they're dead center in this circle, and they know for a fact that there are people around that might not know how many and how
they're
close,
going to wait the clock.
but they know that they're sitting that center in the circle, that the more people die, hopefully they will see Little Big Will and Ting go down in the kill feed, and then they can say, you know what, now it's our own game. Now we're not reliant on having anyone else play bad. Now we can just do our own thing, get that 1 or 2 kills. They need 2, actually, because we talked about this. It's kill points, the one with the most kill points in case of a tie that will win the game. So if they can get those 2 kills, they will indeed win the tournament.
I was wondering if that nade was going to go deep.
All the way
It hit a rafter.
And a double kill. Rip.
Either way, that gave away the position. But now we see Shiyu and Smithy taking a battle with Tanya and Anakin.
Where's the teammate, Anakin? Oh, she's sitting right on top of her. Oh, unfortunately, bounces down behind the 3-picture pick. Just managed to spot out one, but Sminzy with the AK, nice shot.
Oh, no.
Shiyu, she doesn't want to engage on this.
No, I think
she's disconnected.
crashed.
No,
I don't
she's
believe.
DC'd.
I don't believe they're one of the ones in the running though.
She had the perfect angle on her too.
I don't think this battle technically matters though, because I don't think either of these.
Oh no, they're
teams-
not at all in contention.
But still,
it's
that's a
still
shame.
really, really unfortunate.
It's funny though. She was able to have that clear view, but no one saw her.
Yeah, I mean,
way.
she didn't get killed, I guess. Now the big question is, she's centered in the
nice
circle.
nade.
She's centered in the circle. How long is she? Is she going to be alive for long enough to reconnect?
Oh, I think she's done. I think she's out of it.
Fingers crossed that she'll be able to get back.
battle's
Hella does
now-
go down. Karina with the Car 98. Sorry. Gets herself
Smithy
another-
King
Hella,
aggressive.
there you go, playing aggressive. She knows she's alone. She wants to defend her teammate. You don't touch my friend. But in the end, she gets knocked. Now the question becomes for Anakin: do they want to see if they can come in and find the last player?
Oh, but
Do
look
they
at that.
know?
Yaza took off her teammate there
you
and stole
go.
the kill.
Secures the finish off. And for Anakin, she knows there's one left. And
Oh,
Shiyu gets
she's back.
Shiyu's back in the game.
She can get her teammate.
Oh no, Anakin got finished off too.
Yes.
Yasa got a double.
She could actually get Smithy right now.
Oh my god, if she comes down and gets this rest, that would be absolutely amazing.
That's so fortunate for them to get that.
The fact that she reconnects now and she gets the help from Yasa to get the finish off.
Yasa
Shiyu was going to be
unknowingly-
like, thank you.
Yaza unknowingly just helped them out so much. And now we saw another team that had a decent amount of points go out
Cuphead, now
again
they won a
early.
game today. Yeah.
Yeah, they've gone out early as well. That's a lot of teams right now that have gone out, have been at the top. There's still 2 alive.
We still have Ting and Little Big Will crossing the bridge
Crossing
on
the
the
bridge
northern
in
side.
the blue, and now the blue's connecting and doing a lot of damage.
Oh,
Two taking
wow.
out Yaza. Nice. 4 kills for her by herself again.
Great
now.
reaction play
And
coming in
at
from
the
May
same
there.
time, we have, I can't say her name again. You can take over that for me.
Majesty Charlie?
Yeah, her. But
It's
Sunny,
very 2 very English words, you know, Majesty and Charlie.
her name is Majesty. No, not
Oh, no, I
dude,
thought-
I'm
okay,
talking about, no.
I was like, how can you not say that one? Come on. Let's get the double here as well.
Mame
Both
Tasso?
Cece and Helen goes down.
Either way, speaking of Majesty Charlie, she gets 2 kills.
Oh, look at the push underneath here. Hella, she got knocked early on. Roxy is trying to hold the underneath angle. I don't think any of these guys, these players up here, they know for a fact that they have a player just underneath them. New circles popped as well. We're going far west. It's going to be very
look at
tricky.
that.
Look at the northeastern side. Lycia smiles out, and now you got Roxy. Gets the knock on towards Minty.
She's going to be wrapping around the side, though, trying to change her angle, change the position. Needs to stay in a position where she can get Smithy up as well, but she's going to look to finish off the teammate, force Roxy to go heal, but then it goes down. She doesn't realize, though, Roxy is kind of
Nade.
wide. That was a nade. I'm kind of worried that she doesn't nade her teammate.
Connie cuts herself a double. Lena and Edo taken out. Roxy spots her running back inside the compound, at least up behind the rock. I'm not sure exactly. Lizzie went down to the circle. That's unfortunate. And you have Little Big Will and Ting. They're miles out as well.
Lizzie's out now, so that's it for their team. So right now the running is going to be Sunny's team
Down and out.
Sunny's team and Ting
Wait,
and Little
did
Big Will.
Nunez just get
That was
killed
an
by
accident.
her teammate? No, I think she DC'd and the circle is already closing in, so
yeah,
she
might
knows
as-
that she won't be able to get back in. She's like, just kill me and take my... No, she's stuck.
Oh, no, that's such a shame.
Sanok, by the way.
Wait, actually, you know what? That's actually another team that has a
Proxy
chance.
taken down. Shiyu secures herself a finish off there.
Oh,
and
terrible.
again, yep, Lady Aseto and her teammate trying to make the best of what they can. And now we actually do see people cut across here. It's
And this is
nothing.
another important fight because Dabby has a lot of points and within striking distance. She can still do this. And then the
Dabby
water.
died last game because she wanted to go back for the rest. She died to blue. Now Tome gets finished off. Dabby just has to sprint, and she does 4 first states remaining. But we know this circle 4 to 5. This is where it starts hurting. There's quite a long run to the circle.
Yeah, it's a long run to the circle, and then if she's not in relatively quickly, once it hits, that damage is really going to take down. She's going to use all her heals. Yeah, and Ting as well with Little Big Whale moving on the north
They have
side.
one
But
kill
the
so
crate,
far.
look at this.
Woohoo!
Vendetta and Saki
Again,
getting the AW.
Vendetta, they're
She's
the
going
crate
for it. They've been
hunters.
going for it all the time. And
They
now
have been hunting them, and it's
this-
paying off.
This is the first time, though, we're seeing all level 3s and we're seeing the AWM break into play
Yep.
on this map as well. These people have taken fights. Their armor is low. She might be finding some opportunities to get one-shots.
Eunice does end up going down to the circle. So unfortunately, no rest coming in for her. Asetso did manage to make her way inside the circle, though. So fortunately, that
Little Big Wear and Ting
did
still
work out.
taking their time in the north side part
They're
of the circle.
still in the lead. They're in the lead by 1 point right now.
They're playing it safe. They're going to replace him, but they're using a lot of heals.
We still have Sunny and Mamataso inside the circle on the southeastern side. May is in there. She can be the disruptor of hope. She can be the shredder of dreams and hopes.
And look at the circle. It shifts
There's
towards
no
away.
one in. There's nobody
Sunny-
inside the circle.
Sunny and Mamastero have to move now. With May 2, honestly, she could play the spoiler. And look at
Look at the
Ting.
amount of people that are outside the
Yeah,
circle.
no
Kira,
one's in.
Miles out, Rocket, they're on the outside. They both go down to the circle. What is going
How
on here,
is
guys?
this still happening?
This mountain is just so hard to play around, especially when the circle not only goes up there, but also continues over on the other side.
Coney taking down Saki as well. Vendetta with the AWM. Will she put it to good
You gotta
use?
whip. You gotta.
Ooh, I love the sound
You
of
gotta
that,
take the
though.
shots. You gotta take them.
I want to just. I hope the observer stays on them. That's
Xiaoyu
Dabby
goes
gets another
down.
kill. That's pretty big for her as well.
Look
She's
at the
one of
nades.
the teams
Look at
that
the
need a
nades.
lot of
Look at
kills.
the nades. They're coming up the hill. Will they go far enough? Oh, it's right
That's
inside
close,
the smoke.
that's
Has to make the
close.
run off.
That one's gonna be good.
Close,
That's the good
close.
one.
It's gonna be the finish off. Oh,
Oh
maybe
my
just a bit too
lord.
far, but she's gonna go down anyway. She's outside the
Yeah,
circle and it's
Saki's
closing in
gone.
already.
Vendetta's like, you know what? I got this arm. I need to keep it.
Oopsie, they're shooting up the hill. Shots coming in from all over the place. Now Vendetta's making the run for it. Level 3 gear could be the difference maker here,
Oh, it
but will it be good enough? Again, nobody inside the circle yet, and it's already closing on in.
And look, Sunny and Mamastay are moving now as well.
Yep.
And you got Taran and Small Queen moving beside Little Big Whale and Ting, which is going to be a big important battle as well.
Sunny gets a kill. It's
the
tied
kill.
again. We're tied again.
No,
in
she
first
got
place.
the finisher too.
That's a tie. I mean, we're now in a tie.
Yeah,
At least points-wise.
And
This
both
could come
teams
down
still
to
alive.
who
Yes,
of these
this
two
is coming
teams
down.
gets the better placement. We're getting closer and closer.
Another
that's
one.
another finish off. They're in the lead now.
That's the lead right
1
there.
point ahead. This is going to be absolutely insane. Lydia Settle taken down in the end. Dabby securing himself a finish off
Look
there.
at this though. Majesty Charlie has an angle on them coming
There's
in.
one person
She can
to
play
make a
the spoiler.
1v2 here.
And she still has a lot of points as well. They have I believe they're in a hunt as well. So they
If
need
there's
a good
one
placement.
person to pull off a
Oh,
1v2,
but gets
she gets
spotted.
spotted out, has to come up, and Mamatsato now securing themselves even more points.
Look
One
at
more
this.
team wipe. We're 2 kills make that
And
2
look who
teams
we have to
away
run
from
into.
getting into the placement points.
And they have to run through now the arm of Vendetta
There's
as
again
well.
nobody inside the circle. What are these circles?
Yeah, this is the one compound in the middle that's not taken right now. You got Ting and Little Big Will having to move in against Small Queen and Taran. I'm not sure if they hurt him or not, but this is going to be 2 huge kills that they need because they want to take back that first place placement. But Small Queen might be able to spot him soon crossing, but right now unaware.
She's throwing with this smoke being thrown.
there
I
it
don't
is.
think
There's
they
a
see him.
spot.
Now they get spotted. Ting spotted out, no damage done though. Little Big Will could potentially do some damage here. Nate's though coming in. Oh, that could be
connect.
right on the money.
That could connect.
Oh, she walks in.
my
1
God.
HP. 1 HP for Ting.
Little Big Will gets to
Gets
knock a
down the
smile.
refrag. That's insanely important. Now
She's in the
Taryn,
open.
all by herself, spots out 1. We know she's very capable with these snipers. Oh, that's actually an M4. Sorry. M4 in hand. This
But
is
look at this.
absolutely insane. Vendetka has the
Look at
level
her
3
trade.
gear. Has the level 3 gear. 1 pushes in. Gets the first one.
The trade, they didn't get the trade now. It's a one-on-one situation. It's coming down to the last
Oh,
bar.
she's trying to get off fence. Can she get? Oh,
Gets it
goes
as
down.
well.
And she will be able to get the rest off as well. This is now 3 points ahead. It's all going to be placements. Little Big Will. She got back up her teammate, but she's going to go down in return. Taryn making sure of that. And there you go. They're both going to be out. They were sitting in first place for the entire tournament, and now they're going to go down.
If I know the scoreboard as well, I think I do. I think basically seals the deal now. But Dabby, no,
they go
Dabby's
down
still
as
in it.
well.
I believe Dabby's
If
still
Dabby
in it.
Dabby can get a first place this game, I'm not sure how many kills she has.
She needs the first place.
She needs
maybe
to win
1
this.
or 2 kills.
She would need to win this. Oh my God, that would be absolutely insane.
But she is spotted now by Team 10 as well.
Totally.
Tarn and
she's
Small
going
still
out
on
of
the
the
angle,
boot
but they
to
got the
shoot her.
angle on right now. Shooting on the
One
side,
tap.
shooting in the bum. Half health, able to
Look
get
at the
cover.
circle too. Good luck, Dabby. You will need all of it.
But look at that Little
Yep,
Big
she
Whale
got a
while
point,
she was
point of a
dead.
finish
While
off, but it's
she's
not-
dead, she gets another kill.
It's not going to be enough though, because I think
No.
the other guys, they died in 4th, so that's going to be 2 extra points as well. So I'm pretty sure that that's going to be
Now we're back into a 2v1v1 situation.
Terran on the northern side. What are you planning on doing?
Dabby, unfortunately, is stuck behind that tree, having a long way to go into the circle. This is basically seems completely in Team 10's control.
She has a run uphill that she can make. Terran, you can't really see it on the map down in the corner, but she's on the other side of this hill.
And the
As
wall
long as
well
they
right
start
now.
shooting, that's going to be her time to push.
This is Team 10's game. They have the position. They know we're both.
Dabby. You need to
They're
peek out.
focusing on her right now. Charin can move in
Doesn't
undetected.
have a bold action. Doesn't have a. If she had a bold action, she could peek out, get a knock, and make a run on it. But this is not going to be possible. She's out. She's going to want to tank everything. But as you see, Taran, she hears the suppressed shots fired, and she wants to make a play on this, and she's timing it perfectly. Now the shots are coming. She actually wants forward. How does she get this far forward? She's not inside yet. Not inside yet. Taran could spot her out, and Connie and Polly, they're completely focused on her down here. Taran could play a huge spoiler in this. Gets spotted out, and in the end she will go down once again. The Vector up close and deadly on Senok. Taran though, 1v2. Can she pull this off? Is that a pan?
I was like, what's going on there? They got her cornered off. She has to leave this compound. This is a guaranteed win. Let's see her over peak.
Ooh, does some damage, but not going to be enough to secure herself the knock. New Circle goes outside the compound. They just have to wait for it. Gets the knock on the first guy, though. Taran, 1v1 now. She has the HP. Khan, she has the AK. Up close is a crazy deadly weapon. Can she pull this one off? Even though neither of these teams probably have a chance to win it, it's still going to be a lot to bring into tomorrow's games.
Yes. Taran wanted to get a better place, but she's having a rough day with the team as well. But now the rest coming in. She's pushing, knowing the blue's going to be coming in. Connie's going to take this peek
Slow peek, and there you have it, Connie. Great anticipation. Waits for it, gets the peek, and there you go, the PM in the end to finish off the game. Connie and Paulie, what a great way to finish things off. Dabby 8 kills by herself. Wow.
Well. It's going to be interesting. It's going to come down to the wire.
This is going to be close.
I'm pretty sure Sunny's going to be winning the game.
Honestly, I think if Dabby had won that game, she would have won the tournament.
Yeah, she got maybe second. I don't know this.
We'll have to wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's not try
to see, but I'm curious to see how close it is because 3 of the top teams stayed in the top, and the other ones completely got in last place.
Yeah, that's actually very interesting to see that it was so many of the top runners able to make their way in, because oftentimes in an event like this, unless it's like super, super close, you'll usually see at least partway through the game, like, oh, okay, this team has it in the bag. But no, in this case, it was,
it came down to the wire.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't. We think we have an idea on who won.
Let's wait and see.
We think we have an idea.
We think Sunny won. We don't know.
We think Sunny and Mametasa. Why can I never remember that name?
I can't say it.
Won that.
I struggled.
Let's not work.
Mamastaso? I don't know, dude.
Sure, but we don't know for sure. We're maybe like 90%, but again, we're going to have to wait for the scores to come up for us to be 100% certain on that. But, I mean, what a game nonetheless. Another one that swung over onto the western side. This one didn't stay on top of the hill, thankfully. But still, just more drama crossing that river.
I don't know. You're the host, and you're the one who's supposed to ask the questions and all. But you asked me coming into this tournament today who to look out for. Now that we've seen these games, we know it's duos and all. Yeah. But who did you end up looking out for? I mean, who has surprised you positively?
I mean, it's all the teams at the top, but I think the one that we didn't necessarily touch on as much would be Charlie.
Yeah.
Because she had a couple of really good games. It wasn't as consistent as those like 3 and 4 teams that we touched on at the top. But I suppose if you want to, like, the expected winners,
individual performance,
the expected winners would be the ones who are, like, in the top 3 or 4 position. But Dark Horses, I think I'd put Charlie up there because she had a really great performance once.
Yeah, but no, she played very well. And then the teams at the top of the board, we have Sunny and them. They're playing, the two Chinese players. That was a significant advantage as well, having the language barrier not being a problem. So we don't know how, like, we're not there to, like, listen and see how all these other teams are communicating, but we can just say that's probably pretty significant advantage to have to be able to work duos as a team, as a unit, and being able to do it so fluidly and not a problem with the language barrier. So it's kind of unfortunate they're the ones that potentially are going to win. Maybe, who knows, but
we'll see. We'll see.
But I think more than that, though, coming into the next event, I'm looking at specifically, yes, Sunny, she has a really big name.
Yeah.
Her, as well as Mametaso. Really big names, really good performance. But I think more so than that, I'm looking at Little Big Well and Ting. Because
playing insanely well.
Because their kills were stronger.
Yeah.
And in solos, being able to get those kills is
core.
so important. Yeah, you could make the argument, and I'm not making this argument, but I'm saying you could make this argument that maybe the circle is kind of like what gave Mametaso and Sunny a little bit of an edge. In a best of 5, there's only so much.
Essentially, the only reason you snake in a duo game is because you lost one early.
Yeah.
More often than not, at least.
Sure.
This means they had that one life extra that they lost early on. That got them late game placements. Tomorrow, that's not going to happen. I mean, if they start dying early like they did with one player early on today, that's going to be them down and out and won't see them anywhere. Tomorrow, it's going to be very much who is not necessarily taking the fight, but who's willing to go for it when they have to.
Yeah, so we got the highlights up here. The drama at boot camp to open everything up.
Yeah, that was hectic. What do we have? 6
was
teams
wild.
coming boot
There was
camp?
like 6
I
or
was like,
7
oh my
teams.
god, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's also unfortunate because one of the top teams was stuck in the middle of it.
See Tumai with the nice little flank down the hill there. Really nice reaction play from her. And then this Rachel. And Rachel, she did everything she possibly could to stay alive.
She did like 350 damage in this fight.
If not
and
more, yeah.
Unable to get the... Well, she got the 1 kill, right? But either way, she gave herself a chance, which was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, they were down low a lot of times, and then in the end, Yasa, she's also, I mean, both Yasa and some of the other guys, with these bolt action snipers, whew, they have been absolutely monstrous.
So I think one thing you can take away from not just this highlight, but all the other highlight reels, is that there have been a lot of really good fights, a lot of really good shots from players who weren't necessarily in the top of the leaderboard that single game or this day overall. I don't even know if you can say there is like 1 or 2 or even 3 favorites going into the main event starting tomorrow.
Honestly, I'm curious to see as well because you see, we're talking right now the people that have the most kills, the highest fraggers. When you get to the solos as well, it's not only just about fragging. Like fragging gets you out of sticky situations, but I'm curious to see which player is going to have to be like the smart, like very smart, know the positioning, know like where the dips and stuff they can hide and whatever it may be, because it's going to be a lot more cunning used in solos than.
To me, one of the most, I mean, I love to do predictions, I love to do analysis and all that stuff, but we have not seen a single player that's been deliberately bad. There's been no bad players at all in this tournament. They all came here to frag out, they've done so as well. But tomorrow, we can plan and we can coordinate and predict as much as we want. It's going to be solos, it's going to be Sanok. Crazy things can and will happen, and I mean, yeah, more often than not, it's the more aggressive player that'll die early on.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Talking about the VSS in a bush is a lot more impactful
and a ghillie
on
suit,
Sanok.
maybe? We'll see.
You don't even need a ghillie suit, actually. The grass is that tall.
That is true. That is true.
It doesn't matter.
Very much true.
Yeah, so actually being able to check your corners, and this goes back to something I was talking about earlier on today, is that it's not just holding down the zone you're in right now. It's having a path prepared.
Yes.
Multiple paths, because you don't know where the circle is going to be. But a good spot to hold in the game isn't necessarily one that you can just stake out in and defend from. It's also one that you have exits from. Multiple exits, depending on however many options you need for where the circle is going to go. And so in solos especially, because when one person who hasn't fired a shot all game is hiding in a corner, hiding behind a rock, proning in a bush, you need to make sure that you have the path available that you can check those corners with ease.
And not only check all the corners, if you're stuck in those combats and you're playing you hide the whole time, you don't know who's going to be around you, so you have to be aware of potentially what's the most likely scenarios of you getting picked off potentially.
Exactly.
So hiding in those compounds is like if you rush the middle of the circle in solos and you just hide there the whole time, yeah, you can get to the later parts of the game, but then when you are forced to exit such compound, you're going to be in such a sticky situation.
One thing that I saw today that might just be because these guys are mostly used to playing solo games is the trigger discipline. We talk about this sometimes, how you'll see if you spot that first guy, but you don't take the shots immediately because, first of all, you want to find out where the second guy is, and if you can, make sure that your teammate is there to take shots with you so the chance to get the instant knock on the guy is bigger. There was not a lot of it today. People, as soon as they see an opponent, we saw it sometimes, but more often than not, as soon as you see an opponent, they would just start shooting, and maybe they'll come to help them tomorrow. I mean, we don't know.
I'm kind of curious about doing that in the solo games, the trigger discipline, because sometimes you see those players in the distance, and you realize, okay, they're pretty far away. Do I really start shooting at them and give them my position?
Yeah,
or do you try to sneak your way in? Because a map like Sanok, there's so much cover. You can find your way to weasel, get a little bit closer, get a clearer shot, more clean shot. That's going to be quicker rather than take those long-distance battles where if you don't kill them right away, then that's when the people come in, the third parties, and then you give up your position. So
I mean, coming into the late game, more often than not, if not always, if you think there might be a guy on the tree next to you,
Probably is.
there's probably a guy on the tree next to you.
you gotta assume worst case scenario, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And this map especially, worst case scenario, always assume it. It will leave you with the best defense, so you're not caught unsuspected, basically.
I don't know. Maybe if you consider that for all positions, you could just get like stuck with so much fright. And
You don't want to play too scared.
Don't be scared.
You
Just be
prepared.
aware.
You gotta be prepared. Like prevent the jump scare, kind of thing. Just always be prepared to take a fight at any given point.
Speaking of jump scares, whenever I play this game, that happens a lot to me. Like soldiers, you're running, all of a sudden some guys like prone in the bush.
Yeah.
You
But that little flick
What are your
right there
thoughts
can
on
pull you off.
the cloud mask for that?
What, sorry?
It's not exactly helping it.
Yeah, the cloud masks. There's a
And
lot of
now you get
videos.
reindeer heads too. I mean, there's just not that reindeer's like scary, but a clown with a reindeer head.
I don't know if I were to see someone
Just
with
add it to
the
the
reindeer
craziness.
mask
Just jump out with
swing
a
out in
freaking-
front
Yeah,
of me.
just
Yeah.
jumping in front of you. If I saw a reindeer jump in my face, I'd probably get a bit scared too.
I have been playing first-person shooters for a number of years now, as I assume all of us have, and I still get surprised. Like, I still have moments that I get surprised, and my mouse just goes haywire.
I had to keep
That
my
happens a lot.
I had to keep my jump button away from space, because you know how when you have your keyboard, you rest your arm, like you rest your thumb on space, and it's just like the flitch thing makes you jump. Sometimes people will do that, so I keep on it differently. That's just, but now.
好的，这里让我们欢迎获得冠军的 MSP Sunny 以及毛妹 Tasso 来到。
Congratulations to Sunny.
Congratulations， 恭喜你们 ！Let's give them a big hand。恭喜两位。
Congratulations to both of you.
好，那这边呢，我想先请教一下 Sunny 啊，因为呢，
I want to ask Sunny.
中文，一个说日文
So one of you guys speak
到底
Chinese
是怎
and
么去克服
the other
这个语
teammate
言的
speaks
障碍呢
Japanese. How do you conquer the language
简
barrier?
单的单字来，类似说，
We try to keep it as simple as
那
possible.
我就可以立刻反应出来，这样。
So if she
对
says close, then I can
哦
react to
原来
that as
如
well.
此那可以跟我们分享一下，你觉得
Can
你
you
们
share with
这一
us?
支队伍可以制胜的关键点在哪？
What's
我觉得
key
主要
to
是
your
我们
success?
彼此都有基本的观念。那
I feel like
我
we
们的默契也
we
达
share
得
the
上
same vision.
哦，原来
And we have
如
the
此。
same
那接
knowledge.
下来呢，要采访一
And
下
we
我
have
身
pretty
旁
good
这一位
chemistry.
毛妹 Tasso 了。好，すごい。今の気持ちは何ですか？
そうですね、サニーさんの的確なオーダーのおかげで彼女と一緒に優勝できてすごく嬉しいです。
他说呢，其实这一次可以来参加比赛，非常的开心，然后也
She's
非常
really
荣
happy
幸
to be able
可以
to
跟
attend this
Sunny 一
event.
起搭档并
And
肩作战
she has a
那
really
一
good
起
teammate
拿
as
下
well,
今
so
天
she's
双
really
方
happy
的
about
胜利了
it, about
这
winning
边
as
再一
well.
次的恭喜两位。那
So
在身旁呢
congratulations once
我
again.
们可以往左边来走一步了。那这边
Please
大
take
家
a
可以
step
看到由 ZOWIE 是提供了一整套的设备，
ZOWIE
要
has
送给我
provided
们获得冠军的
a set
两
of
位选
gifts
手。
for the
这边包
champions,
含了显示器、键
including the
盘
monitors,
以及鼠
keyboards,
标垫，
and
还
mice.
有主线夹。再一次请现场
And
所
the
有
mouse
朋友
bungee
以
as
最热
well.
情的掌声来恭贺我们冠军的诞生。
Please give him a round of applause.
好的，那我们马上就把现场交还给解说老师。
Let's throw it back to the panel.
Well, congratulations, Sunny and Mame Tasso. The winners that we had expected by the end of that game, but it was definitely not an
I'm
easy
curious
one
how
for
close
them.
it was.
It was insanely close. It was down to probably 2 points. I hope we can
Yeah,
get the point
we're-
system up.
we
in a
are gonna
second.
get it
Probably a
eventually.
little more because they did end up getting that 4th place overall, which getting another 2 points. But yeah, it was extremely like
gotta-
literally down to the wire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta give them credit because obviously speaking different languages, how well they were playing together. Like when we watch all the reviews of like when they got kills or whatever it may be, they were spaced off so close together. No one was like too far away.
Yeah.
No, they stuck together and played as a unit, which clearly shows them being in first place and winning overall, being consistent at least. Unlike some of the teams we saw them get picked off individually, one person being too far off, not being able to get support. So it's good, nice to see them how well they play as a team.
I mean, we talked about both them and also Little Big Whale and her teammates. And they didn't speak the same language either, and they still pulled off good performances too. It's not all about the language barriers; it's all about the instinct.
And this is so we're making assumptions here, just approaching this topic in general. But when you're looking at the different play styles between Whale and Ting, even though the points were that close, you could actually see very distinct play styles between the two duos. Whale and Ting, they were very aggressive. They went for those kills, while Sunny and Mame Tasso, they were aggressive at moments, but they were almost more positional based. And both of these duos, when neither of them speak the same language as their partner, you have to really understand that being aggressive, that's kind of easy that's easier, I should say, to communicate across language barriers than the positional play style.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what sort of conversation or at least attempt at it was happening.
You know what? It's like with Little Big Whale as well. The that last game, we saw them in the blue for so long, coming in, like taking their time. They stayed in blue for the majority of the game.
Talk
until one of
about
the last
changing
few
their play
sets.
style.
Yeah. So it's like when you spend that much time in the blue and you don't speak the same language, It's amazing that like one of them doesn't panic a little more than the other, being like, "We're taking all this damage. Why are we taking so long?" And not
It's
just
like,
making a
run!
move.
You don't think
Instead,
that's
they're just like,
international?
they're just cool. They're relaxed. We're gonna take our time. And look how close that was.
3 points difference maker. Those were those 3 kills they got in the very end. And was actually the guys in Mass and Dabby, they would have
won if they had one more position.
They were stuck in the.
No, they wouldn't have, because they would still be 1 kill behind. It would be tied in points. Because it's 2-5, right?
No, they got 3rd. If they got 4th, they would have. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, they would.
You're right.
It would have been.
You're
It
right
would have
about
been still be. But she needed to win the game. They would have won
And
the
you know
tournament.
what? Considering how close they got there to win that, on top of when they landed in boot camp with all those teams around them, and Mass got picked off because obviously there was a million people there. For a team to be able to get that far and with that many kills and give themselves a chance to win, it was pretty impressive.
I mean, everything considered, you talked about how Little Big Whale and her teammate played differently. You can break it down even further. Pretty much every single time they would engage in a fight, it would be Little Big Whale that pushed up and played aggressive, and then you had the security and having that sniper, having that safety in your back that can keep you off. More often than not, you saw Little Big Whale get those kills with the Vector. You cannot get those kills far off.
So what makes me excited for the solos event, just after watching today, even though they're completely different formats, is that you see so many good plays, so many good duos, not just the top spot. Here's a schedule for those matches, speaking of which. Perfect timing. We got the first 5 coming up. Starts at the same time on the hour as it is. But what's making me excited for it is the fact that you see good plays by individuals within the duos without having to communicate for it. So where you're talking about Whale and Ting, Whale pushed aggressive, Ting understood that I need to stand back and hold a separate angle. That just knowledge about the game, you can't micro someone. We're talking about someone micromanaging, hey, you stand over here, I'll stand over here. You can't do that if you don't speak the same language. And so the fact that you have so many good duos together, that just goes to show the single individual solo confidence that all these players have.
The reason I brought it up to me, though, is because I think it's going to pay off so much more for Whale tomorrow when it's a solo, when you don't have the backup. What would you rather be, the aggressive player that doesn't have the safety in the back, or the one that's relying on the aggressive player to do not the heavy lifting,
you
but
say
the
relying.
aggressive
That's
plays?
actually being quite presumptuous. You don't know if Team has to rely on that.
True. I'm
But
just
then,
talking
I don't
about
know.
what we see.
Maybe I might be on the other side of that because you have the aggressive player, like you said, that can make those aggressive plays, but at the same time,
No
doing that
backup.
too
We
much.
did see that it was
doing
Whale
that too
got
much
knocked when
in
they were
solos,
fighting.
though.
Yeah, true.
If you play too aggressive in solos on a map like Sandhook, that's where that can get you in tricky spots because, again, we're assuming that a lot of these players are going to be hiding in compounds and stuff like that. If you're going to be the aggressor, that might not always be the best decision.
Very much true.
Yeah, well, I believe that is going to be it for us today. 5 matches of duo show match, and it's going to be Mamataso. Yeah, 5 great matches.
Yeah.
Sunny and Mamataso are the duo that came out victors, but that is not the end of us here at the ZOWIE Divina Women's Invitational. No, in fact, it's only the beginning because we have 3 full days coming up of the main event solos with a total of $15,000 prize pool. Same time, same place, mostly the same people up here. So for now, we are going to say goodbye temporarily because we will see you all tomorrow.